Yeah, when I was putting together, you know, the group, I wanted us to have a name there so we could go tour with like NERD and Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance, and just like everybody had dope names, and I was just like, well, how are we gonna get our name? You know what I'm saying? What's gonna represent us? So we was at the Super Bowl and in Tampa. We went to the strip club, and you know, I'm famous for getting a whole lot of ones. We had like 10,000 ones and everything. We giving them out to everybody. We're not even throwing them in the air. We just giving the money out. And then like it got so crowded and people had surrounded the strip club. They heard that we was just giving money away. Right. And then so they had rushed us out. And then so we in the back of the car and we getting escorted out of there. And you know, I'm like stuck with 5,000 ones. And it was just like, it wasn't like the clean ones, it was the ones from like the neighborhood.
I was trying to take a couple 20.
Yeah. So we sitting there like, damn, there's some dirty money. And then I looked around and I was like, that's the name of it, Dirty Money, because the music is raw and it's honest and it is, you know, and it's like grounded and rooted from where we from. You know, music is from the streets.
Dirty Money is a collection of rock, electro, soul, hip hop, of course. I mean, he's from Harlem, I'm from Philly, Dawn's from New Orleans. It's just swag, man. It's just, it's organic.
We just best work together as a team. I mean, I think we all agree by ourselves, but I don't know what this is right here is. When we form, it's like, the new Voltron. Yeah.
It's a sight to see. Ultra. It's a sight to see, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to see it to believe it.
Man, when we was on that record, we were working like overtime. We were working a million hours. My favorite moment was when we were working on Hello Good Morning video. We had this special ending to the video, and it was just one moment where we didn't even try. We didn't look at each other. We didn't say anything, and we just all rocked. And it was just crazy. And that was my favorite moment, working on this album and just being a part of this group. And it was amazing.
I don't even think they remember this, but we were in the studio together, and I think we had finally got our chemistry. We were working on a record called Last Night Part 2. And we had some of the record, but all the record wasn't there, and Khalil and I were writing with it, and then Puff walked in, and he was like humming stuff, and he started giving us lyrics, and we were giving him lyrics, and it was the first time we were writing together, like for real, like, because we were so busy doing different records that we didn't have time. We were all like in and out of each other's stuff. We were moving, trying to find the right records. It was the first time we sat down again. We was like, yo, this is gonna be crazy, because the chemistry was at its best, and we all understood. We were completing each other's words. The process was beautiful, and it was my first time seeing how great we were together, and like how honest it was. And you very rarely meet three people on different levels to be on the same level in that moment with that kind of, with this kind of music.
For me, it was finishing the record when I knew it was all finished, because it's been such a long journey. We recorded over 60 records. You know, I went crazy. You know, there was interventions in the industry. People were calling me like, would you stop recording already? What are you afraid of? And it was just that I just was protective of the vision and protective of what we going to do together. So it was the completion, finally being able to just be like, this is the body of work that everybody's going to hear.
Surprisingly, people, Dawn and Sean, are very much alike. So this is why they argue as much as they do. These two people make me laugh so much, because I'm always the neutral one. I'm friends with everybody, you know?
Yeah. Sean is the funniest person you ever meet in your life. The sharpest, like, the most humorous, like, quick, like, it's the best thing, because it's like watching a comedy show. Because you don't realize how funny, and I think he does it, and he's laughing in his head because he gets these rises out of people, and I think I watch him now when he does things to people, and it's like, I think he's doing it for the enjoyment of himself, because it's really funny.
Surprisingly, Dawn she's probably more controlling than me and Puff. Out of all three of us, she's the controller. She's the one who's like, I don't know why we're doing this. This doesn't make sense, blah, 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 blah. So surprisingly, she controls me and Sean.
She's the boss.
She's the boss.
That's a lot.
It's not a lie. People. Sean, he's really emotional. Very.
Yes.
He's very emotional, aside from what everybody thinks is big, hard, mean, ugly. I'm gonna fire you and you can't. Nah, he's not like that at all. He's really, really a sweetheart. He's very emotional. He sends us flowers and does nice stuff like that. Like, we get in an argument, he always knows the right way to fix it.
Yeah, I think people get it, twisted from what they see on Making a Band or TV, different personas and different things that, that have been out there, but I think that it's time for people to really you know, see who I really am, and you know, so these girls have seen it, you know, firsthand, and they've been a blessing to me. We all like are alike. The crazy thing about it, that's why we have a certain chemistry. We all have like certain traits, parts of each other. So it's just been great.